All right, how's it going, everyone? I won't try to waste too much time because I'm cramming this in at the last minute. I apologize to the hosts and to the viewers who maybe wanted more in-cycle thoughts going on. So sorry about that. Uh, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just get started. Malik is unfortunately cooked. Really disappointing outing from Malik, if I have to say so myself, because this guy was on the block, knew that like it could have been a tight vote, and was not messaging a single soul. I still tried. I'm not really sure how much damage I did to my game by doing this. Definitely hurt my game all in all because like I didn't get my way. I definitely showed that I was a little bit more tied to Malik than I had previously let on. Probably has more people concerned about me and Sammy's tie. Maybe people are concerned about me and Ryan's tie. It was a move that I probably shouldn't have done. What I've come to learn about this cast, which hopefully it's not too late for me to kind of have made this observation, is that a lot of these people are just not involved and everyone's okay with just like letting them go. So Livy's probably next. I think Val's going to be going soon. Crow's going to be going soon. MJ maybe in hot water. I'm not sure because people seem to like MJ, but MJ kind of sporadic with her replies to everyone. At least me and Ryan. So maybe she's involved elsewhere. But just based on my perception, I always like feel as though people tend to dismiss players in this game, and it usually ends up being their downfall. So I try to counteract that. I try to go about what's the worst possible scenario that this person could be doing. What is the most logical thing that they could be doing with their game, and I try to act in that sense. But I think in an org setting, that's not really feasible. So I gotta relax a little bit. I gotta recover some ground from trying to make this swing. But I do think that by kind of like being this open with Marge Simpson, there is a chance that Jordan and Aiden will trust me more. Like they know that my poker chips are in with them, and they aren't necessarily. I just wanted Mira gone, but I think that transparency will be good. So hopefully, if there's any positive to make out of this situation and out of the cycle, it's that uh, it's a huge loss to lose Malik because, in terms of loyalty, I don't think I trusted anyone to ride with me all the way to the end as much as Malik. I trust Sammy. I trust Ryan. I trust Shinx for as much as I can for all three of them. But there's always going to be certain levels of gameplay where they try to assert themselves as the better player than me. They're always going to work in self interest. And it's not like Malik wasn't going to do that, but I don't think he was as tied and connected to the rest of the cast as those three are. Sammy's also especially in trouble now, just because of this week not going in her favor. I kind of wonder if that's just going to result in Sammy being the one that gets ousted from this Sammy Mira beef, but has to come to a close eventually. So we'll see what happens. I posted my trust ranking. You know, of this ranking, I think there's pretty clear tiers for me where Ryan and Sammy are probably in that first tier where I know that at least in the immediate future, I am out of sight for them. I'm not someone that they are thinking at all about like targeting, or at least that's my perception. Maybe I'm completely wrong in that, but feel pretty confident in that. The next tier, where it's MJ, Shinx, Aiden, Jordan, maybe yeah, Crow and Blaze are also in this tier. Like you could almost interchange these people because a lot of it is just going to be operating in what serves best for them. So if the house starts to fall on me and all the votes maybe are turning my way, I'm not counting on any of these people to be like, no, guys, let's save Michael. They're just going to be like, oh, sorry, bud. I just don't want to upset the house. It's so early in this game. So I'm trying to play nice with them. I'm trying to give them as much information I can without it like hindering my game. But I also know where I stand with them in terms of how much they value me as an ally. That next tier, a little bit of inactivity from Livy and Val. It seems like Livy is going to be like the first boot next week, is what a lot of people. I guess not first boot next week, just the boot next week is what a lot of people are kind of indicating. But Mira scares me, and I told Blaze this. I probably shouldn't have. I don't know. I just kind of wanted it to be like if there was rumors of me potentially flipping the vote, I wanted Blaze to know like the reasoning and him being able to like smooth it over so that he feels like he has the control. That was kind of like the main reason I told him. But there's also like a very good chance that he just tells Mira and then they're after me going forward. So we'll see what happens. But um, hopefully it's all right. But yeah, Mira is kind of the person that I'm most scared of in this bottom of my rankings because I think she has the most in-game involvement. And when it comes to in-game talks, substance of strategy, that we just haven't had those discussions. So that's kind of my concern with this cast. That's the breakdown of the trust rankings. But I'm kind of interested to see what happens. I think Crow and Sammy are obviously closer now. I told Sammy to like go about making sure they were closer. I don't think Sammy needed me to tell her that, but I knew that was going to come because Sammy was almost going out of her way to save Crow when a lot of people were pitching him as a name. Um, so that's going to be an interesting duo to watch, and maybe Crow becomes a closer ally of mine. And I do trust Aiden and Jordan right now. I think I've given them enough in-game currency for where it'd be dumb of them not to trust me. But at the same time, if they think I'm messy or if they think I'm in danger, they probably won't go too far as to save me. Um, I don't know. This next cycle, I think, is going to be Livy, but after that, I'm not sure what the game breakdown is. So I'm hoping this next cycle I can kind of lay back a little bit, just reestablish trust with people, work on furthering my trust with others, and then we'll see what happens. I do think that there's going to be a battle back. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what happens. I haven't checked Zyrene in a while, actually. Maybe if she just has roles or isn't in the server. Oh, she's not in the server. No, she is. Yeah, okay. There's no way she hasn't done her interview yet, right? So I'm guessing there's a battle back or like Redemption Island type twist. I'm curious to see. There's there's a there's that possibility. 15 is just a weird cast number. I don't buy it. You're not fooling me. So excited for the battle back. I don't know when it would happen. Maybe at like 10 or 9, I guess. Yeah, so maybe jury at 9, and then you guys are like, "Oh, but you're not in the jury yet because there's a battle back." Woo-doo-doo. We'll see. That'd be like 6 people competing. Well, I guess not if like some people walked, but whatever. I'm interested to see what happens. I think there's going to be a battle back, um, and I think we're getting into the nitty gritty of the game. Um, we'll see if Livy actually gets active because I saw in auditorium. She said that she promises to be more active tomorrow. I feel like there's a lot of people that are promising to be active, but how many of them are actually going to be active? That's what I want to know. Too many people saying they'll be active and then not doing it. And I may be one of them some days, but yeah, that's how I feel. I apologize to Glide because he just joined, but that's kind of all I have to say right now. I don't know if there's any additional questions or curiosities, but feel free to help extend this live DR.
Um, Now that about covers everything.
All right, sweet. Well, I'm excited to see this
Oh,
vote
well,
result.
I
Oh,
guess Glide would like to know Kool-Aid or Capri Sun.
if I have like the actually no, that's not even true. I'm just going Kool Aid. Capri Sun's cool. Like, don't get me wrong, some of them hit, but like there's some weird flavors where you're just kind of like sitting there, kind of unenjoying it. But like, there's a lot of variety with types of Kool Aid, and all of them just kind of hit. Especially the plastic bottles; those go crazy.
Yeah. Well, that should be everything. Thank you, Michael.
All right, thank you guys. Sorry for doing it so late. Bye.